Okay, new modifications to my CBR500R. Finally got in the mail after about almost 3 month wait. Is my new exhaust hanger from R&G, and on the other side there you can see there's like a blanking plate. That also gets rid of the pinion peg on that side. Also, we have the new R&G towel tidy. This is the cut version. There's also an uncut version which extends it down a little bit, which essentially has the frame, a little subframe inside. So that was essentially hacksawed off. Okay, so that is the part of the subframe that was cut off. As you can see, that would make that extend down yay far. So that was physically hacksawed off. It is part of the subframe. I think it is reiterated a number of times. It isn't important to the structural integrity. And this, for comparison, is the rear foot peg, pillion foot peg. So it gets rid of a little weight. Of course, it being black kind of blends in a little bit more. I don't mind the silver actually. And same on the other side. Of course, there's the other corresponding one, which also incorporates the exhaust hanger. So, in comparison with the standard rear fender versus the fender eliminator, that's the difference. That, as you can see there is quite a significant difference between the length, even the profile there. If we sort of substitute that in, sort of thing. Okay, review on the fender eliminator. You can quite see there, the fitting is actually pretty shocking. This little section plate replaces the plastic section of the longer stock fender. Fits really shit. They kind of tell you to glue these little bits of little rubber on there, and then even then it's just, I don't know if you can see, you know, I can fit the key in there. You know, that's the fit and finish. That, apart from this bottom section, like this is nice. This is all molded plastic. That's nice. Again, there's a little bit of a gap. Can't quite get the key in there. So yeah, they fit and finish the metal sections, which is this back section and this section here. There's a little bit to be desired. Using the stock indicators, I think they're fine. Replaces the little license plate light. I think the potential issue there, I have chose not to put like a little frame, I don't know what you call it, like a license plate little protector guard thingy, which is like a little shroud around it, little frame. It kind of, when you do that, it kind of blocks the light a little bit to illuminate the license plate. That could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. From a legal standpoint, that could be a bit of an issue. So I've kind of opted not to put that on. I've also had to drill my license plate. That's the view from the back. Not really going to put my number in focus. Yeah, so just to locate that correctly. Also, yes, I had to glue the light in as well. Not a big drama. Yes, one thing I did find a bit of an issue with this little light, license plate light for the back. They provide a plug that plugs into the existing harness, and then wires into here. It's like a little banana type plugs, and they're color coded to make it nice and simple. Finished the install, turned it on, and that didn't work. They actually wired this up wrong, so either on the harness side or that side, whatever. But because they've got the banana plugs, it's actually quite easy to swap around. So red goes to black and black goes to red, and that actually corrected the polarity. Yeah, so that was a bit dodgy. One thing to note on the exhaust hanger side is because the exhaust hanger does actually move the bracket ever so slightly on the exhaust. I've had to relocate it just a little bit because it pulls it in a bit, plus it pushes down towards the motor side a little bit as well, so it moves where the bracket sits on the exhaust, and that the bracket has actually rubbed on the exhaust a little bit and got like little wear marks. So going to the exhaust hanger now, it's kind of exposed those wear marks a little bit. So my recommendation is put the exhaust hanger on at the same time swapping over to an aftermarket exhaust, because then you're starting afresh and there's no existing wear marks on there. So that's the only caveat.
So the standard pegs, if you look at the standard pegs on the CBR500 series or the CB500F, they're quite chunky because they've got a nice big lump of rubber.